Mic test, 1 2 1 2. Alright, sweet. We are gonna officially get going here, everyone. Sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure everything was working pretty alright. But as you guys can see, we have a webcam again. It's back, finally. I have face cam again. Which will be great because Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach 2 was just announced, as well as FNAF World 2, which... obviously, FNAF World 2, not really so much on the horror side, but, Security Breach 2, I expect them to try to make it scary. I mean, I don't know. There were a couple of times Secret of the Mimic got me, but you guys didn't really get to see that because we didn't have the webcam going. In any case, this is just a stream, really, of me testing how the webcam's gonna hold up. I do plan on getting back into streaming quite a bit more here soon, but for now, this is where we're at. I'm just testing. In any case, we're gonna hop into the factory I've been working on for a while. That's me, little green man right there. And, basically, right now, so far, I've automated green and red signs, although I say automated, it is very, it's just an ineffective setup. A lot of people that are way better at this game can tell you, which speaking of, I will be watching for, the comments for tips and tricks. If you are a veteran, you know, Factorio player, I'd appreciate the tips and all that. So, to get you guys filled in before we really get started on the tour, that was a light tour there, I didn't mean to do that. I started really picking up on the game through, I found out about it through Martin Cedo Pants. Saw his video on him doing space exploration. So I ended up giving that a try. Boy, did I not realize what I had signed myself up for. I wish I really would have just gone with a normal playthrough originally, but that's where we started. Long story short, Factorio. Got into the game, started playing with a friend, really liked it, and we were playing space exploration though. And I love space exploration as a mod, but it does get very complicated. So me and my friend got burnt out. Anyways, about a month ago, finally got it for my friend who is on Switch as well, because like, wait, I can get him to play this with me. And he ended up actually, it seems like he likes it, I'm not really sure. Sorry, I just don't want you guys to hear that. God damn it, we got another one coming. Okay. You know, guys, like I said, this is just a kind of test. Oh, actually, speaking of, I was gonna okay, that actually, you know, it won't put us up there, cause like it's less important. We focus on the main area. So, sorry about the burps, though. It's just, very late night for me. I completely forgot I wanted to do this before I went into bed, which, what I'm speaking of there is I wanted to make sure the webcam was going to be working pretty good for us. So, yeah. It is so far running pretty nice. We're not running the same issue we were last time. That's great to see. That being said, let me give you guys some Factorio for an hour. So, I just picked up some coal. As you guys saw, I don't have our coal supply fully automated yet. That's going to be changing soon. I'm trying to do actually, you know, this is... like, no. Okay, there we go. That's up pretty plain. Well, so first off, I gotta figure out how many miners we can fit on this total. So the things with this world, also, I'll tell you guys now, and this, I'm sorry to, you know, not be letting you... Sorry to be letting you veteran Factorio players down, and sorry for also looking off to the side. I'm just trying to get the chat pulled up on my phone, because right now I'm down to one monitor. In any case, ignoring the one monitor thing, back to what we were on. I just want to basically... I'm trying to get a count of how many total miners I'm gonna need. So that's probably one thing we're about to look on. I just don't... What the fuck? Oh, I see. Oh, there's one. Dude, interesting. I don't know if I kill it. Ooh, this might be what I need. So I want to figure out how many miners we would need to actually... Okay, alright, perfect. Like, honestly, even though these wouldn't all fully... See, this is where maybe I would actually want... Okay, maybe the play then would actually be like... This. Still a pretty decent patch there, and still some there. It'd run out eventually, but... Something like this. And I mean, we're not gonna worry about that. We'll start this one from here. Well, the only problem is power poles, though. How do people work power poles into their setups? So we would need like one slot space. Whoa, get out of here. Okay, our ore Or, hear me out, or, coal ore. Hear me out, actually. I just thought of something. We just leave a space in between them. No, blueprint. I don't need blueprint. I need the copy box. So we would have pretty much as small of a space as we could have, which would probably be that. We just continue up. Goddamn. Alright. There's still so much going to waste right here. I mean, I guess it'd probably be fine to still do until that line's completely run out. Yeah, something like that. How many solar panels have we made yet? Okay. Well. See, I can't really move all this yet. That's the one problem we have. So, for now, we're just kind of laying out what's going to happen eventually. And again, if you if you are a more seasoned Factorio player, your advice is very welcome. Feel free to leave any comments of tips or anything. This is basically like my first time sitting down and actually trying to just play through normal mode without any kind of mods, because I have pretty much played the game entirely with space exploration. Yeah, Sam, I'm pretty good. I'm not really tired. I am, just had a couple drinks. I'm an adult, end of the night, enjoying it. Basically, I work Monday, Tuesday, and then Thursday during the weeks, and then either Saturday or Sunday. It just depends on which one's the busiest day. So, when I get off on Tuesday nights, I tend to have a little bit of a drink. Welcome to the chat, though, man. How's it going for you tonight? Alright, so that looks like a pretty good setup. We will... Oh, I gotta do the same for the stone, which actually... I could probably... Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pack up the stone production now. Because... God, oh my god, my inventory's full. Okay, well. Shit. What did I just put in? Oh, it's all that fucking wood. So before I was playing tonight, I went through and kind of cleared some of the forests that were in the way of where I was wanting to build things. I have not even done the proper goddamn walkthrough of the base I was going to do. So you know what? We're going to do that real quick before I continue. Actually, I can finish this real quick. No, I can't. Okay. Come on. Honestly, I need to trash these blueprints. They are going to be useless very soon. Alright, let's see though. Ooh, we don't need the stone. stone just yet. And we don't need that. Coal is fine though. Coal is fine. We're about to refill the furnaces. So right here we have a little thing set up. So before I get into the tour, I just want to say that we really are in kind of the early stages. This is our starter base, but with so we are playing with the biters. The evolution is still normal. Everything like that is normal. They just spawn very we have very low spawn rates for the biters. So that being said, woo, shit, that cat just clawed the back of my hand. Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh. A little bit of bleeding. Man, I lost my train of thought due to that. Okay. So, starter base. Anyway, we have some things set up like this for making copper plates and all that. As you guys just saw there, I'm working through upgrading this to automating a lot of this. Look, baby girl, you gotta go down here. Oh my god, that's actually bleeding pretty bad. Give me like 5 seconds, guys. Like, you gotta do something. Sorry about that, guys. Now, tip for fellow cat owners: if you have cats, and do not fucking declaw them. What I was going to go say is, please, for your own sake, and honestly, probably if you have more than one cat, for your other cat's sakes. Be sure to regularly file your cat's nails, and if you're not comfortable, there are pet groomers who will take care of that. Otherwise, your hands and such will get scratched like mine, which, I am going to have to be doing soon. Nail filing tomorrow. Like, oh my god. I got a little thing that makes it easy. Alright, so I would like to first off check our stock of these. And at this point, is there anything else? Chemical science would be good to research now. How many does it take though? 75? Yeah, we'll start the research on that. Okay, chemical science will be the last one we research for this. See, that's 2. We don't get that. I think, yeah, that's a pretty good one. We'll get this one out of the way. This will be the final one. And then we'll let these build a stockpile. And in the meantime, continue to figure some stuff out here. So, the amount of iron we're going to be able to get out of this place is about to be insane. Now, the only reason I wish I could still place these. Man, that's not there. How is that? Damn, that was quick as hell. What the fuck? Why did that finish so quick? I say finished, but we're still waiting about like, I don't know, I'd say 30 or more seconds, but like that's kind of insane. Oh, hello, Midnight. This is Midnight. She's looking for her home. She's sweetie pie. She's little sweetie pie. Hi. Hi, Midnight. Ah! She's eating me. The kitten is eating me. Help stream. Oh no. Oh, what are you doing, little baby? What are you doing? What? Oh, that's my nose. That is my nose. Excuse me. I need my nose to breathe. But you don't care. I don't care. You don't care that I need my nose, huh? Alright. Sorry, guys. She doesn't come to me super often, so... I can give her love when she wants it. She actually had a home up until a couple days ago, but now we're figuring that out. In any case, alright, that's chemical sizing. Sizing. Are there any more I really want to get out of the way? You know what? That's 50. Let's get this one done. Alright. I'm going to take a 5-minute BRB. I just need to grab something. I say 5 minutes, like 2 or 3 seconds. I need to grab something out of the other room. I'll be right back. Alright. Now, Bean, what are you doing in front of the screen? Alright, come here. So, let's actually get down to this tour of the factory as I do this. So, right now, you guys can see our copper is basically mostly being handled down here. Well, I mean, this is the copper field, but we have copper plates being funneled into a chest for us here because we need to craft anything. Now, again, I want to preface this. I keep delaying this and keep getting sidetracked before I do this, but I want to preface this by saying we like this is still, you know, starter. I am working on setting up all the upgrades, as you guys can kind of see there. We had a setup here that was funneling copper plates, so that way we could get them if we needed to craft anything by hand. Which I honestly I don't know why I'm feeling all of this, because I don't know why I'm fueling all this, because I'm about to start setting up a... Basically, we're going to cover all of these areas with mines, and then but have a furnace stack. Probably, honestly, I would say this whole area here is about to be a furnace stack. We might take advantage of this copper vein as well. Is my webcam covering that? Hold on, I gotta see on that end real quick. No, my webcam shouldn't be covering that. Yeah, so, yeah, just below my webcam here, there's some copper we're gonna take. I might eventually set up to take advantage of as well, pump in straight to the lines that these are using, not where these are right now. These are going to be replaced. We're gonna set these up with mines. In any case, what we got going right here is these are making plates for us, as I said, and then these are feeding plates up to a battery plant. Not a battery plant. Wait, is this? I think this might be going straight to the battery. Yeah, this is going to the batteries, which also has a copper line going to it. Let me take that back. A copper plate line that's going to it, feeding it the copper plate so that it can make batteries. And not only the batteries, or no, is it this? Yeah, okay. Okay, so we'll start up here actually. Fuck it. Wait, we're out of... Oh my god, okay. Okay. We need to go get some oil here in a second. But first off, we have... How's our... Actually, we got a pretty good stock of petroleum right now. Basically, our petroleum's being pumped over here, turned into sulfuric acid, which requires 3 iron plates, sulfuric, and 100 water. The water is being pumped in from this line here that you can kind of see, and that fuels both of these as well as these. So these take the petroleum, turn it into sulfur. These take the sulfur, turn it into sulfuric acid. The sulfuric acid is then getting pumped into this to make batteries, which is the batteries are then going straight into making accumulators. For now, this is a temporary setup. We are going to basically pretty much today we're going to be working on fully upgrading this to a, at least beginning the full upgrade to automating the base so that it's a lot better than what it is. As you guys can see here, we have a pretty decent solar plant going, which actually that's probably what's going to happen to all the iron and stuff we still have set up. That's you know, so like I said, we have a copper chest that's making us copper plates. We had one for iron as well. I'm probably going to go ahead and assemble that now. And then all the copper and iron from both of those will probably go to making more solar arrays. so that way we can make not solar arrays, but solar panels, so that way we can expand this upwards. Basically, I cleared this whole forest area here so I'd have more space for solar panels, and then we're gonna expand the accumulator array. That's the array, this right here. We're gonna expand this. Basically, I don't really want to go that way, so we'll probably expand it upwards for the most part. I'm still trying to figure this out because I want to save a lot of this area for our actually, no, now that I'm thinking about it, I could, never mind. We'll still probably use this for accumulators, because then I will, when I go to start building the final base, I'll replace this, turn this fully into just oil storage, and we'll have the oil pumped into like a facility somewhere around here that's then turning it into whatever the hell we need it. In any case, full factory is basically gonna take up like probably pretty much like this entire square is where we're gonna build it, because my friend that I am playing this with, basically I'm going off of what he wants to do for our run. So he was cool with keeping the base here, so this is where we're gonna be running a lot of stuff. And yeah. Alright, so back to the tour though. Coal right here is going up. This coal line is only for one thing right now though. It goes straight up here, and it is being pumped into this to make grenades for us, because we were dealing with a biter nest a while ago. Honestly, this is about to be shut down. It'll probably be one of the first things we take out of commission. In fact, we'll go ahead and do this now. Because if I'm honest, at least for the time being, we don't need this right now. So those, those grenades can just chill there, and we'll clean up this coal line real quick, so that way I'm able to do more with that. But yeah, as I was saying, that coal line went to that grenade production plant we had set up there. But we have plenty of grenades for now, so I just want to disassemble this, save on some belts, because we do not have a lot of those just yet. And speaking of, honestly, I am going to, we'll go ahead and make one more of these, and we're gonna move. So right here I have a bunch of like stuff that I've been setting up for when I build or not build, but rather upgrade this base here. We're gonna go ahead and start just throwing a ton of red belts into there, so that way those are crafted, because I have a ton already pre-crafted there, but it would be nice to just have an insane stockpile. So filling this and another one would make me pretty comfortable. First off, we'll go through this though. Alright, so basically there are lots of different iron mines that are fueling different things, and we will get into the nitty-gritty of them. First, I'm just gonna run around, throw some coal in all of the furnaces, just so that way they're good. We'll start with the main lines that are important for science. So science lines, we have belts, which are coming in from here, which obviously, not all. I'm sorry to say obviously like that. We have some gears being crafted from this furnace here that is producing iron plates for it, and then there's another miner and drill here. God damn it, that's the same thing. Another drill and then furnace here that are feeding the other iron plates we need for belts in, which are then crafted and fed down to here. And we have two actually doing that. There's this one as well. Where the hell does this one get belts from? Plates. Oh, this one gets its plates from right here. And so then that feeds this, and it's double wide. And that's how they get the belts for the green signs and then the inserters. So, as you guys can see, there are several belts that feed in iron plates, which I set up all the assemblers right here. So that way, you know, honestly, no real... Actually, let me take that back. There is no real rhyme or reason to this here. So in any case, assemblers for the sciences ended up here. I can't tell you why. I can't remember. It's been that long since I set this all up. But I was like, you know what? This is where we're gonna have it going, so that way they can feed these 4 labs. So I brought all the iron plates over here. So for inserters, you need gears, iron plates, green circuits, and that'll give you inserters. I have some copper coming up from the copper field I showed you guys a second ago. The David Copperfield right here. These ones specifically are the ones that are feeding the science side of things. Those, these two right here, and then this single pair. Red science is the easiest. Red science is just iron, gears, and copper plates. So I have a miner that is then funneling straight into a furnace, feeding this, which is set to craft gears that then get put here, and that copper plate line feeds into the other side, which covers our 2 ingredient requirements for red science. So back to this. Basically, there's a ton of iron plates needed, so there's 3 lanes of that. This here is feeding for science, this one here is for science, and this one here is for science. They all feed into different machines. So this line here is helping making the electronic circuits. Sorry, let's take that back. Not electronic circuits, but the green circuits. The second line, which is going up to right here, which would be these 2 furnaces, is feeding the iron plates. And then this very last one, which goes all the way up to these 2, is feeding into the inserters for the final recipe, which then allows it to make inserters. We won't get to see it passing the over, because right now this is full. Actually, hold on, wait. It might, yep, there you go. And so that feeds that with the inserter and belts we need. And that's pretty much all this explained. Like I said, I want to get us a line of that all filled up, so we're going to refuel everything one more time, let it fuel up the line so that way we get a backlog of sciences. And honestly, actually, the green one can probably be shut down for now, because that's at least a decent backlog, and I don't think there's any more recipes. Really, the only thing I would like being made right now is red science at this point. red science and drills, which I haven't automated drills. Oh, that's the other thing. I have a couple things automated. So, we have all this up here. Right here you have a burner miner that's feeding iron plates in here to make ammo for us. A burner miner is... Oh, that's not very automatic build. Anyways... Oh, yeah, okay, so when we upgraded, well, when I got the research done for red belts, I switched from automating the, so originally, right here, we had these 2 drills, and they were making iron plates for gears, and then the gears would get fed into here, which needed iron plates and gears, and that would make the yellow belts for us. So I set those up to be fed up there, and then now those are just going up here. Bada bing, bada boom, getting fed into this, which is now making red belts for us, which just requires yellow belts and gears. So all the way down here I have a... Where the fuck is the... Okay, this one's getting fed from this drill, which this is another reason that I am officially going to finally, you know, figure out some way to get all this pumping into a furnace stack, because the drill management on this by my end, I'm not gonna lie, I did not have the best drill management when I was going into this. We're gonna be working on, you know, rearranging that, but basically we got 4 electric drills feeding these 4 assemblers to make iron gears, which are going up there, helping make the red belts. Which, speaking of, we're gonna move some more. So when I fully start doing the upgrades on the base, I'm going to fully go for red belts, because I want the best speed. 'Cause I mean, even with how much we've been mining these still have a lot of ore that we can get out of them, so it would be in our best interest to, for the time being, just use belts, set up a main bus, run that shit from wherever the hell. Yeah. And yeah. Now, again, like I said, I am down for any hints, so, you know, if you're a more experienced Factorio player and you have any hints you'd like to leave me, feel free. I would appreciate it. I am not good with the ratios at all, so, you know, having somebody leave tips on how to get that stuff right is great. I'm also inexperienced with, I mean, as you've probably noticed, since there's no coal lines, I'm hand feeding everything still. Very unexperienced, not unexperienced, but inexperienced when it comes to coal lines, so tips on how to run the coal lines properly is great as well. Any tips are appreciated in the comments if you want to leave them. I always would appreciate it. What time are we looking at though? Okay, it's 5:11. Alrighty. Yeah, I already walked my dog, so I can be playing for a while longer. Let's see how long the stream's been going. I guess I could just check on OBS. Alright, 50 minutes, not bad, yeah. We'll keep going for a while longer. It is my day off, so I am free to play for a bit. Let's see. Alright, So things we can probably shut down. We can shut down the ammo factory and get this moving. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to put these walls down for a second. I forgot walls if you were here using it like a we'll put the ammo right here by the cars because the cars were from when me and my friend were working on setting up the oil field. Which actually, that's the last area I haven't shown you guys, so once we get this ammo automated thing that I'm cleaning up right now cleared, I'll show that to you guys. That's that done with. Where did I put that? Oh, I put it by the cars, that's right. Put the grenades in there too. We don't need. Oh wait, I shut down grenade production, perfect. But don't really need them on us at all times, so having them somewhere where I can just be ready to grab them when I need them would be better. Let me toss this in the stuff for building the upgrade real quick. That's already 63 right there. It'd be a bad idea if I grab some more iron and copper. Just had it. Oh, those also can be. So we don't need any more of that. Let's stop that. We prefer. What's that going to be probably right now? Two more, and that's it. That's gonna be turned into titanium, not titanium, steel as well. Yes. So that saves us some more. Get some more drills we got ready to go. Drill assemblers, all that. It's gonna be good. And it's just lessening our stop it. Yeah, we'll probably actually wanna wired it up to be made into steel. Like not all of it, 'cause I'm gonna, when we go up to show you guys, I keep saying we. When I go up to show you guys the oil field, I am gonna start crafting some electric drills in my inventory. Actually, you know what? We're not gonna fucking have those do that. We'll put 100 more in each, and then just leave these as a backup iron, because there may be power poles or who knows what that we still need to craft after this. Also, this iron ore can chill here for now. So for the time being, we will hold off on actually turning all that into steel. But we are, like I said, about to make handcrafted ton of drills. Perfect, 21. That's a good amount. Alright, let's go fill up this train. So the oil field is very far away from here. In fact, actually, I'm going to set a thing to drive here. You guys will get to... God damn it, is it Control P? Yeah, it is Control P. Oh no, it's just Control click. Alright. That death is from us trying to get the oil field secure. What the fuck is it? Control F. Control left. Oh, I have to be from this menu. That's cool. What? Oh no, isn't this right? There we go. I don't know why the fuck that was being. Okay, I'll be right back. What the fuck? What do we do? Alright. Had quite a few. Okay. Not cool. Almost all the cash strength on the chair. Well, I'm back right. My phone charging up so that way then just fall. Okay. Chat is good. Okay, so we are at the oil facility. It is a little finicky when it comes to parking the train here. While we're here, we're gonna go ahead and actually first off repair my car. Okay, wonderful. And now we will take my car to the power facility. So this is the oil field we have set up right now. I basically have all of the open oil spawns set with pump jacks, and then they're all pumping into a set of tanks there that we can expand as needed into this whole area. Eventually, I'm going to set this up with flamethrower turrets. That's for a later date, though. And then power's running from these power lines here to this facility, which still does not have fucking proper defense. But, you know, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. In any case, we're going to drop off some coal to this place because it is going to be running. Also, I just realized I'm missing some wood, which I was going to use for power lines, but whatever. Oops, sorry, buddy. Okay. Well, that's that dealt with. Let's go check the train, make sure it's filled up. The front one probably had the time to do it since since I was AFK and it was able to at least fill that one. God damn it, I'm gonna have to repair that stuff before I leave too. I'm not gonna lie, my door is a little problematic sometimes. Alright, let's give this a fix. And that as well. How we doing on fuel? That one's full, this one is full, and this one is full. We are good to head back. So as you guys saw from the train ride up here, it is a pretty far from the main base. And so when I was going to set this all up, I asked my friend, I was like, would you want me to build our base here? Which honestly, I'm gonna say, like, I say when I've been playing this with my friend, I've been doing a lot of the stuff, and he occasionally hops on here because he's a busy guy. He's got his job, you know, keeps him quite busy, so he hasn't been on here too frequently, and I've been doing what I can. Oh, the train is... I didn't get in the train. That's great. Can I stop the train? Train? Come back here. God damn it. I didn't realize I wasn't in the train yet. Okay. So he's not on here a whole lot, but he's been, from what I can tell at least, enjoying the game, so this is our save together. But I've been putting in a lot of muscle, so a lot of builds are mine. He set up the coal, though. The coal and the iron and copper. Plus, he's been working on making solar panels and stuff like that. Alright, our oil is fulfilled. Meantime, our ride, we were able to make another 21 drills, which is good. But I would probably, honestly, I'd like to have like probably around maybe 200. I should have shut down the science ones first. So at this point, we're not gonna have science going through now, so I think it's fine. Officially, so I'm gonna shut this down. One of the last ones we'll be shutting down is belts. That's like we're gonna need that, and we're gonna feed it any belts that we clean up this way. And I think I will actually get one more I will get one more copper and iron. Well, the copper is not still going, but I will get one more iron plate making thing going, just so that way we still have those going. Shit. Just gotta drop off some stuff. Okay. See this. Damn it. The reason I'm setting this up is to just deal with this iron ore. I didn't expect getting iron ore out of this whole fiasco. Oh shoot. Chat has gone off on me. Should be able to finish with this. gonna need tier 2 assembly as well, so it's not as big of an issue. Aside from that, well, then some of this area cleaned up. Ready for what comes next. But there is still quite a bit of work to be done. You guys might at least get a see me start laying this shit out. One chest. Oh wait, I have another shit. I forgot I had set this up for that. Yeah, whatever. Isn't enough for this patch probably, so definitely keeping the copper and the lines that I wouldn't have individually done those drills, but I didn't want to do all of those materials in them. I wanted to also get some more for this. This copper plant down here, this will probably be the last thing we dismantle. Did I just say copper? I didn't say this coal plant. Feel like these miners I'm about to place were like friends in the past life or something. I wanted to get some coal, like I said earlier. I wanted to get some iron smelting back going, just so that way I could make more drills if need be. And yeah, we're gonna slowly but surely figure out. let these finish. And then the stone is going to be the easiest, so I'm going to start with planning that one out. Oh, thank you. I think we will call that the max line for this stone. I had to do some belt testing here. Can no, that won't work. I wanted this to still be a viable line. What if? I think this might be what we have to do for the stone. Well, I don't know how important stone is to late game. So that's where, you know, I'm a little lost in the woods here. It's like, what materials do I actually need to set up huge chains like this for, you know? But for the time being, till I know it's what we're gonna do this. Also, you know what? Another one that's gonna be is key is stone, so I might. No, we'll wait. We'll wait. It's about the time I wanted to wrap up this. We'll probably end the stream here, but I will. Yeah, I'll probably go live again today. I think there's plans. I'm gonna help my friend with the final shape ending, so we might be doing that. Aside from that, not really sure what will be happening. In any case, I think that's where we'll go ahead and call it on the stream. Thanks for tuning in if you did. I'm going to go ahead and let this finish out crafting. after I end the stream, but I will, just so that way we can do some of the building next stream. But, yeah. I'll let it craft out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.